Hi, my dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods of India and all over the world. This is Sheela Mehta from Mumbai, the Pyramid Master for almost 22 years. It so happened before I met Patriji, I was suffering from severe depression. So when first time Patri sir came to Mumbai, and that also in my place, Chimbur, to give the discourse on the science of meditation. And when I heard him, I got so very flabbergasted. I could not believe that such a simple thing like Anapanasati meditation can give you so much of health, so much of mental peace, so much of joy that was unrealistic. Because after learning the meditation from Pratiji, in that 40 minutes, I got so much of peace of mind, which I was longing since last 10 years. I was under the doctor's guidance, had to take medicine which I was not very keen on, because I was having that understanding that deep down I need to know the cause of my depression. The doctor cannot understand, medicine cannot help me. But since I was depressed, I was under the people and their care. So I had to take medicine, though I was not very keen. But when Patri sir came and I learned this meditation, and when I felt so much of peace of mind, I continued that meditation, and I spoke to Patriji about my problem. He said, "Madam, 3 days and 3 nights, lock yourself in a room and do meditation. Just khana, pina, sona and dhyan karna." I did exactly what he said, because I was so tired of my depression. I was not longing for such life, because before depression, I was such a happy-go-lucky person, and I could not see myself living like this. So exactly I did what Patri sir said. I locked myself in a room, and for 3 days and 3 nights, I did meditation. And friends, believe me, third day, as if I've revived, as if the soul came back, And for the first time, I told my children that I want to go to Barista to have coffee. I want to go for a long drive. I want to go for a movie which I have not said in last 10 years. Children were so very happy, and we went for that. But like that phase lasted for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours. Again I used to go down. But I realized that this will work, 10 years I was taking medicine and nothing worked. But this 3 days of meditation continuously gave me life for at least for some hours. And then since then, I started doing meditation rigorously, Every day I used to do meditation for hours and hours, And I don't now remember that how I came out of my depression so beautifully. And then my confidence in meditation got increased. And during this 10 years, when I was facing depression, I went through a lot of health issues, For example, I got nodules on my vocal cords, so I could not speak properly. But in one of the meditation session, I saw that the energy which we all talk about during meditation, that cosmic energy, it set in my throat area and started doing some work there. I could not believe that what is this energy is doing there. But after the meditation got over, my voice opened up, and it was such a big thing for me. Then when I asked Patriji, he said it was a astral surgery. Once I had gum surgery where have to take anesthesia or painkiller, but I said, doctor, no, because I've already been into and I wanted to see how far meditation is going to help me. So I told doctor I will not take any medicine and I will not take any painkillers and I will not take any anesthesia. He said, but it will be very painful. I said, that's not the problem. And as soon as dentist was working on me, I was in meditation. And sometimes I saw myself from above. The doctor is doing and so much of bleeding is coming out. But I was okay. The body was in pain, but I was watching them. So even doctor was so very amazed, and very beautifully I went through that experience, got my gum surgery done without any painkillers, without anesthesia. So that gave me much more effect of meditation. Then once, during that time I also developed a fibroid tumor in my uterus. So I was bleeding a lot. And when I went to gynec and she said, you have to get operated. There is a tumor outside your uterus. So it has to be get removed. Otherwise you will have a problem. I just listened to her. I said, okay, I will come back to you in some time. As soon as I went home, I started doing meditation again for more hours, And after 1 month, when I went to doctor and did my sonography report, there was no tumor. So again, one more experience to see the power of meditation. Once I had a sciatica problem also. And again in meditation, I saw the energy going through that nerve. I got cured of or healed of the sciatica pain. And so many my past life experiences also happened during meditation, as well as in my past life regression workshop. In this lifetime, I have not taken any basic training for music or dance, but somehow I sing well, I understand music well, and I dance well, though I have not done any training. So I was wondering, from where it is coming. So in one of my lifetime, I saw that I was a Bengali lady playing sitar, and there were students, I was teaching them. So from that lifetime, my music has come. So I got that understanding that I have already worked on that, and that's why without any basic training, I can understand music well and I can sing also well. And then again I saw in one of my past life that I was a European lady, a ballet dancer, and I was in a European country. So I saw my husband also, and from that lifetime I understood that without any basic training I can dance very well. So that was the clue that I have worked on these things, I have done work in my past life. So that's it became natural to me. Then in one of the lifetime I was a Tibetan monk, already head of the monastery and looking after all the youngsters. In one of the lifetime I saw my own husband as my father, and my son, who is my son in this lifetime, he was my mother in that lifetime. And I was a poet. But my father, who is now my husband, never used to like what I was doing. He wanted me to join his business, but somehow that was not my call. So one fine day he got angry with me. He threw away all my poems, and I became very sad. And my mother, who is my son now, could not say anything, because that time, those were the days where woman does not say anything to their man. So he could not help me in that lifetime. So then I lost the zest of my life, and I got ill, and I left my body. I saw my death. That because I was not been allowed to do what I like, I just wanted to leave this body, and I saw my death. And on my deathbed, only my mother, who is my son now, he was there. So when in that lifetime he could not support me, but in this lifetime he supports me in this journey of meditation, spreading of meditation, and that's how I could understand that why my son is helping me so much. My husband does not like what I do, but my son puts his foot down and said nothing to him. Mom, you do whatever you like. You don't need to ask my father. So that was again a great revelation to me. So these are my all meditational experience. There are lots, but for to tell you, these are few of them. So this all experiences gave me the understanding that everything is what you want in your life, what you choose in your life. There is no injustice. There is nothing wrong. Everything happens as it should happen. So you don't blame anybody for anything in your life. You don't blame even yourself. You don't feel any guilt. As the saying goes, every regret is a fresh blunder. So never ever regret. Whatever has happened has happened. That's okay. That was the past. So live in present. So I understood the importance of meditation, the effect of meditation, the joy of meditation, and the bliss of meditation. I experienced everything. Since last 22 years, I am connected with Patriji. And believe me, friends, Patriji is the great Grand Master. I have not seen a master like him. I used to tell him that, in the history of humanity, not a single master has created so many masters in such a short span of time. I have never seen this kind of pyramid masters everywhere, He gives everybody the same importance. He trusts every pyramid master. He gives them the freedom to speak, the freedom to live the way they want to live. I don't think any master at this point of time has given so much freedom to any of their disciples. So heads off to Patriji. Because of him, today, legs and crores of people are so very happy just by doing simple meditation called Anapanasati, which is to be with your in-breath and out-breath, to live in present moment. That's what meditation is. After spending so much time with Patriji, and I got the opportunity to travel with Patriji. I have travelled Andhra Pradesh, most of the Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Uttar Bharat, Egypt, Dubai, America, USA. I have travelled with him like no one has travelled with their master. So I know what Patriji is, what his vision is. It's really, I feel the grace of God that Patriji came to my life, and today my life is a total transformation, a total bliss, total joy. I can't tell you that how wonderful I feel every moment just because of this simple technique of Anapanasati. It do wonders, friend, it do wonders. You have to do it to believe it. And another thing, one has to be vegetarian. According to Patriji, even if you don't do meditation, it's okay, but you have to become a vegetarian. You have no right to kill anyone for your taste of tongue. Total non-violence. And our body is also, scientifically speaking, our body is also made up in such a way that we have to be vegetarian because our intestine is so very long. The non-vegetarian food, it remains for such a long time. It creates so many toxins in our body. So our body is also not meant for the non-vegetarian food. And ethically also, it is not correct to have animals in our plate. So friends, that is the must. First be vegetarian and then be a meditator. So what can I say about Patriji? It seems that, like 2500 years back when Buddha came and gave us this meditation, Anapanasati, he had said that I will come back after 2500 years as a Maitreya Buddha. And I have a strong belief or a strong understanding that Patri Sir is the current Maitreya Buddha. He is an epitome of compassion, care, respect, love. You can say anything about. Even if it looks that he is harsh with us, but no, that's his compassion. Only we understand this when we start doing meditation, that what Patri Sir is doing to us is just for our upliftment, for our growth, for our spiritual growth. So never ever underestimate a master. Every master has different ways. This is Patriji's way, So you get enlightened faster. He doesn't pamper. He doesn't talk but only truth, even if you like it or not. He's against doctors. He's against medicines. On the face, it looks very rude that even if you're suffering, you're not going to take any medicine or not going to see any doctor, not going to do any surgery. But behind all that, it's his compassion, if we can understand that. Because doctor knows only our physical body, and we are not a physical body alone. We are 7 body structure. So whatever appears on our physical body, it appears at the last. We have to clean our spiritual body, our causal body, our etheric body, astral body. We have to clean all these bodies. Then only your physical apparatus or garment will become very healthy and useful. So my dear friends, Patriji is running this movement since last 40 years relentlessly, like not as 365 days he's going around to teach meditation. It's amazing to see him doing so many things and preparing so many masters and getting so much work done just for the sake of this humanity, for the peace and harmony on this earth. So I'm really feel very grateful to have Patriji in my life, and I wish one day the day will come when all the masters from above, all the god and goddesses from above will shower Patriji with flowers, that will be the day I'm visualizing from the very first day when I saw him, and it's happening very soon. So thanks, my dear friends. My only message to all of you: do meditation, teach meditation, spread meditation, be vegetarian, teach vegetarian, spread vegetarian. And of course, we are a pyramid spiritual society movement, so pyramid energy. It's so very amazing energy, so very effective. You get thoughtless state within no time. That is the power of pyramid energy. So whatever meditation you do becomes thrice more powerful. So pyramid, it's a gift from Patriji to the humanity. We have constructed more than 20,000 more or less, pyramids all over India and abroad. We have a international headquarters in Hyderabad, Kartal. That is our Maheshwara pyramid. The place is called Kailashpuri. You don't need to go anywhere. You come here and you will feel that you are in Kailashpuri. You are in a Swarga. So my dear friends, life is really very beautiful if we do meditation, if we become vegetarian, if we use pyramid energy. So my only request, all of you, to do meditation, to spread meditation, be vegetarian, spread vegetarianism, build pyramid, use pyramid energy for your meditation. Thank you.